An elite team of scientists and diplomats is assembled at the Blackport Naval Base. Their mission, an unprecedented journey to the deepest part of the ocean. They undergo intense physical and mental conditioning, preparing for the crushing pressure of the deep sea. In a briefing, the stakes are laid bare. They will pilot the world's toughest submersible to meet a mysterious underwater species known as the Homo aqua. But the team is a volatile mix of seasoned experts and inexperienced diplomats. One man, the scientist, is skeptical. The leader acknowledges the risk but puts his faith in their technology. However, they are told they will be completely on their own for the perilous descent. As the pre-launch checks begin, the immense personal stakes of the mission become clear. One team member, a man named Will, faces a gut-wrenching goodbye with his family. His partner, overwhelmed by fear, reminds him of the terrifying reality of deep-sea pressure. He tries to stay strong, but the weight of the mission and his family's safety pushes him to his breaking point. In a moment of vulnerability, the would-be hero collapses, finding solace only in the arms of his loved ones. Soon after, the team is airborne, flying towards the launch vessel. The mood is tense. A diplomat named Ted is visibly nervous, questioning if he's cut out for this. His colleague tries to reassure him with jokes and bravado, but the fear is palpable. They arrive at the ship, and the colossal submersible awaits. The finality of the moment sets in. As they board, the leader offers a final, hopeful proclamation. The hatch is sealed, locking them into their metal sphere. The ground crew gives the final command, and the crane lifts them from the safety of the deck. The countdown begins, each number echoing the mounting tension.
3, 2, 1.
The submersible hits the water, and they begin their 2-hour descent into darkness. Inside the cramped capsule, nerves fray. Ted, the diplomat, is already on edge. He mistakes simple condensation for a hull breach, a sign of his growing panic. But suddenly, a much more violent jolt rocks the cabin. Meanwhile, on the surface, a political battle is raging. Kate Lethbridge-Stewart, a unit official, walks into a high-stakes Cobra meeting. She advocates for diplomacy, but the military leaders are pushing for war. They see the Homo aqua not as a species to negotiate with, but as an obstacle to be removed. Some argue for peace and cooperation, seeing the new species as a gift, but the hawks in the room only see plunder and power. Back in the deep, the team is in freefall. They've lost all contact with the surface. The cable winch is spooling out at an impossible speed. They're not just descending, they're being dragged down. Panic erupts. A terrifying impact, alarms blare, and then silence. The power is out. In the suffocating darkness, they believe it's a trap. When the emergency lights flicker on, they see something impossible, ice forming on the hull. Suddenly, the main hatch unlocks and swings open, revealing a dark, cavernous space. Hesitantly, the scientist steps out. He's not in water, but a vast, icy cave. Impossibly, the readings are normal. The air is breathable, the temperature a perfect 21 degrees Celsius. They stand on a thin, living membrane, the only thing separating them from 100 million tons of ocean. And then, a voice echoes through the cavern.
Welcome.
A being of the Homo aqua emerges from the shadows. It is graceful, ancient, and powerful. It reassures them, gently removing one man's helmet to prove the air is safe. One by one, the team sheds their suits, placing their trust in this alien diplomat. As the being leads them deeper, it reveals they are inside a massive bioluminescent organism. Will, the man from the beginning, feels an inexplicable connection to their guide. Just as they begin to understand each other, the other team members arrive, and the being leads them all forward. She reveals a breathtaking sight, an entire civilization, a silent army of Homo aqua, waiting for them.